I'm in the kitchen with Chef Klaus Jotker from Le Cafe Miche, or as I like to call him, Miche the man.
Yeah, Miche man.
What are we cooking here? I see a few ingredients here. What are we cooking up later on today?
We're cooking a traditional escargot, just like you would get it in southern France. Escargot, we have some...
What do we need for that?
Fresh garlic, we have some parsley, we have a little white wine. Of course, we have to have butter, my favorite ingredient.
Yes.
And a little parsley and a little Pernod. That's about it.
It's starting to smell very good. I did notice that you kind of sort of flash fried the butter there. Is that in any way?
I just had to check and see the pan was okay, and then what we season the pan a little bit.
10-4 on that.
So it doesn't stick to the pan.
How far in advance do you need to prepare, say, the garlic versus is that the parsley?
Yeah, we chop it pretty much every day, and we just chop what we need for that evening, and then
I see.
So it's pretty fresh.
And as far as the wine, is that specific to region, or how do you tend to
the wines that
that
you would choose for something like this is you would certainly want to get a drier style wine. You do not want a sweet wine for the escargot.
I hear you. Well, okay, we'll be checking in just a bit in the kitchen with Chef Klaus Jotker from Le Cafe Miche.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for being here today. And so today we're talking about it's the Signature Chefs Auction benefiting the March of Dimes. The event is going to take place Sunday, October 26th.
At the Hotel Albuquerque?
Yes, it is. What can people who are attending expect?
Well, they can expect from me one of my signature dishes, one of the things that we are well known for. We actually serve it as an amuse-bouche, which means that you entertain your palate.
Okay.
And when you first get to my restaurant at nighttime, you get a little taste of our French country pâté and a glass of dry vermouth.
Okay.
Just to get your palate going in the right direction. And that's what we're going to be serving at that function.
I see. And so what exactly, we'll get to cooking in a bit. What will the night entail?
Well, I do believe there's going to be quite a few chefs there that's going to have their own signature dishes, and so people can walk around and taste a lot of different flavors and different dishes, and I do believe there's going to be chefs from Santa Fe and from Albuquerque as well.
Now, if some of our viewers go to your restaurant, what kind of dishes will they find at your restaurant?
They will find very classic French food, such as chicken cordon bleu, beef bourguignon, escargot like we are making today, French onion soups, and of course we have specials every day as well.
And I'm sure you're familiar with Julia Childs.
Yes.
What do you think of
Fabulous.
Julia? Okay.
Fabulous. Yeah, all you have to do is go see the movie with Julia Child, and then you get all excited about food. I'm such a foodie, so anything with food I get excited about watching.
Where did this passion for food in you? When was that born?
Oh, it was from my childhood. I probably started when I was about 12, 15 years old, and the Danes, they live to eat. They eat to live.
Okay, so we will be doing escargot, but what I kind of want to know is what is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is probably ossobuco. It's a veal shank that is slowly braised, and it's very, very flavorful. And you braised a long time, about 3-4 hours, and aromatic vegetables.
Well, when we come back,
kitchen with Chef Klaus, not even gonna try it, from Le Cafe Miche. Just so you guys know, how do you spell your last name for them?
Hjortkjaer.
See, a ton of consonants in that. So
Jotker.
Just like it spells.
Okay, yeah. So what are we making today?
We are making a little escargot. It's one of our signature dishes.
Okay.
And we're going to start with some of my favorite ingredient here.
Butter.
So
a little butter.
What would you do without me here?
It's like, it gets better with butter. When in doubt, you add butter, and then when you're more in doubt, you add bacon. And then you're good.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to do a little bit of escargot.
Okay.
French snails.
Yes. I was kind of nervous about eating escargot, but if there's butter involved, then I'll basically eat anything if there's butter on it.
And you know what? Sometimes
like
when I
your
say,
style,
you don't really eat the escargot for the sake of the escargot. You eat the escargot because of the butter
Yeah.
Because it's
See?
made with lots of
That's
garlic.
why I ate anything is the
and-
butter. See, Lisa, we had this talk at the beginning. I eat my calories,
Yes.
and then I eat more calories and butter. That's probably my
So
favorite.
now I'm going to add a little garlic.
Okay.
Garlic.
Some
Love
of you
garlic.
probably have one of those presses at home that you press it in and then
Yeah.
you stick it in the dishwasher and then you wash it for an hour and a half and it's still dirty.
It's-
Yes.
Yes,
This
it
is my garlic press.
He's a genius.
Voila.
A large knife. Okay, now we're learning every day. You know that?
Okay? And
Okay.
see now,
That instantly smells
now my
so
garlic
good.
press is
I
clean.
love the way garlic smells.
Yeah, your garlic press certainly is clean.
And then we do a little bit of parsley in here.
Okay.
And a little bit of my very close friends, salt and pepper. And you should
Okay.
also use fresh ground pepper when you
Okay.
have the opportunity, because
Yeah,
it
I
tastes
can help you there, chef.
it tastes a
goodness.
much more gooder
Oh.
with the.
Gooder. Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Okay. So I have a question about escargot.
Okay.
When did people start eating snails?
I am not sure, but I am sure that it goes back to the 1700s and
Okay.
back in France with the with all the royalties and so forth.
Okay.
Now we add a little bit of dried white wine.
Okay.
Chef, I am noticing that these snails are not in their shells. So some of our viewers might be wondering what those are. Those are indeed snails.
They are indeed snails, yeah, and they are of course taken out of the snails, and some restaurants serve them actually in a snail. We have chosen
Okay.
not to do so.
Is
just
that
'cause
hard to do to actually extract the snail from the shell?
I don't know. I've
You
never
have to
done
really
it.
But
sweet
you
talk
do that
it.
because it's easier to clean them, right?
Oh yeah. It's easier to clean them. And now see, we bring this here to a boil.
Okay.
And once this is boiling, this gonna take a little while here.
All right.
But
Okay.
then once this is boiling, then we get the opportunity of adding a little more butter.
Yes,
I was
we
getting a little
do.
nervous. I was thinking we
I was
needed
like,
a
this
little
is
more
not
butter.
enough
Yeah.
butter. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to boil, let's talk a little bit about Cafe Miche. So you guys are on 3rd and Gold?
Third and Gold, the
3rd and
blue
Gold.
building right on the corner.
You can't miss it. So tell us about some of the other. You guys are French.
Yeah, we are
You
very.
don't have to go to Paris.
It's a
No.
slice
You were
of
saying.
Paris right here in Albuquerque.
It
right
would
there.
actually, it will save our viewers a trip to Paris.
So much money. He'll save you guys so
and
much money.
It's. I will probably say it's the cutest restaurant in Albuquerque,
I
It
have to
is.
agree.
It is very
and it
cute.
has a great atmosphere. And you know, compared to my older restaurant that I used to have up on Constitution, Wyoming, also called the Cafe Miche.
Okay.
This is a 10-table restaurant. The other one was a 40-table restaurant.
Oh, so this one is a lot cuter.
And I
very
get
intimate,
to cook
very intimate. And-
again, which
and
is
you
my
will, you will
passion.
see Chef, and he will talk to you, and he'll share stories from his
I'm there
childhood.
I'm there
He'll
every
tell you
day.
his life story. Okay, so what other types of things, what other meals can we expect? What's on your menu besides
Oh.
escargot?
We have, of course, we have escargot. We have the French country, our French country pâté. We have French onion soup for appetizers.
Yum.
Crab cakes.
Ooh, yeah.
Entree specials. We have like veal scallopini. We have chicken cordon bleu, beef
Okay.
bourguignon.
He
we
looked right
have,
at me when he said cordon bleu.
He knew.
we
Yeah,
have
you'd love
actually
it.
a new dish on the menu that is a salmon from the Shetland Islands, cooked en papillote, which
Okay.
means is wrapped in parchment paper,
Okay.
which is the
wow.
perfect way of cooking seafood. Because when you cook it, you bake it in the oven, and all the flavor stays within
Oh, see,
the
this,
fish
I need
itself.
you here so I can learn how to cook. You
Come
hang
on
out
down.
with me all the time. I will. I'm gonna be in the kitchen with you too.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do
do-
cooking
Stealing all the
classes every
food.
once a month.
Ah.
Okay. Okay. So it's boiling
Okay,
now.
we got
It's
some
boiling
action.
now.
Is this time?
We got some
It's
action.
time, and now we put them. I like to preheat this here in the oven a little bit so it's nice and hot.
Okay.
And then we just pour the butter
Oh, wow.
and the white wine
Of
in
course.
here. And then we slice up a little bread.
Okay. Ooh. What kind
And
of
then-
bread is
and then
this?
This is our
delicious.
house-made rolls. We make them every day.
Oh, I
at
love
the
how
cafe.
you just did that. It's like magic.
And then you
Okay,
just
here you go, Elias.
dip your
Chef?
bread in the butter.
Okay, let me reach
You know,
across.
chefs, we don't eat. We
Oh,
don't eat with
come
forks.
on.
We just break the bread and dip it in there. That's it.
Oh,
you
That's
know.
how you
Okay,
do it,
well-
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The forks are for sissies.
Thanks
Well,
a
great.
lot,
Now I
Jeff.
can't use a fork. Okay.
Oh, wow.
How is it? Delicious? My turn. Okay. What's it like?
It's delicious.
Delicious?
You have to like
How's
garlic.
the butter? What?
You have to like garlic.
Oh well, I like garlic. Then I'm gonna love this.
Well,
Wow,
as long
chef.
as all three of us are eating it, then we are okay.
That's
I know, then we don't really have to worry about our.
I shouldn't go home and kiss my wife because she's not gonna like it.
Of course. Man, that's good.
well, if you're making that for her, she's gonna be happy.
Yep.
That's right. Okay, well, if you guys want links or directions to the Cafe Miche, just head to casa.com and click on the Style tab.
Yum.